here before long. So, all right, we're recording. Hey, everybody, this is Mackie. We're back with another episode of the Hidden Threads podcast. And guess who I got with me?
Who?
Anthony Juice Majusiak. There he is.
Thank you.
You had an exciting weekend.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
Tell me about it.
Oh, well, nothing much going on. Went to see a friend's daughter sing in a band.
Mm-hmm.
Got something to eat. It was my daughter's birthday weekend.
Ooh, how old is she?
She's 20.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, I'm old.
You are old.
Yeah. And then everything was smooth until yesterday when a stray little 8-week-old kitten showed up on my porch.
Hey, you can't turn away a kitten.
Yeah, you can. But my daughter was not going to allow that.
Okay. So she said, hey, we're keeping this cat.
No, she said, we can't leave it outside to freeze.
And she gave you sad face.
So to remedy that, through her tears, she went and bought a $175 heated cat house for outside for this thing till she can find it a home.
With your debit card.
Yes, exactly.
She won't ever find a home. It'll be there forever.
Nope, she found a home for it.
Really?
Yep.
What's she going to do with the cat house?
I don't know.
Wait for the next stray?
But it was supposed to be a heated cat house, so it's got a little heating pad in there that didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be going back to the store.
Okay. Where'd it go? Tractor Supply, you said?
No, one of the pet stores down the mountain.
Okay. All right. That's nice of you, Juice. You know, house cats are like the cockroaches of the mammal world. They survive, man.
Yes, but you can't tell my daughter that.
Really?
Yes.
We've had cats come up missing for a year. Like they're gone.
Yeah. And then they just show back up.
Like, hey, what's going
on?
Yeah.
If it was me, that cat wouldn't have had a house. Right. But it was my daughter. So,
you know, we got the farm and stuff. We always keep some cats outside.
Yeah, right? You have to.
Now, my wife has her guy that's like 15 years old that comes in and out as he pleases.
Right.
He's kind of mean and grumpy.
Right.
You got one of those, right?
I do.
How old is that cat?
3-4 years old, I think. And that's my daughter's cat.
Does it go outside any?
No.
It stays inside all the time. So this guy we got, his name's Cheddar, big orange tomcat.
Oh, yeah. I know which one it is.
So when he was younger, he would come up. He came from like a stray mother cat that came up and had a litter, right? So we kept him and gave away the other ones.
Right.
And then the mom cat, she disappeared. But anyway, this guy, he would go away for weeks and come back all chewed up, like foot half off, deep gashes. And my wife, we probably got $10,000 in that cat.
Yeah.
You know, I could come home with my thumb cut off and she'd be like, oh, just put some dirt on there and tape it on.
Yeah, exactly. Windex, dirt, you're good. Yeah.
But that cat, if he gets hurt, we're going to Vanderbilt veterinarian school. So
that's it?
We're going to Auburn, yeah. So.
Yeah. If it was up to me or my daughter, that cat would have been at the Mayo Clinic getting checked out for everything.
With a bow on it.
Yeah.
Like looking pretty and stuff.
But I can't say anything. You
kind of like them though. So.
I like animals anymore. I like animals a lot more than I like people. So.
Right? They don't talk. So
no.
Especially cats, man. They'll keep the mice out. They got a job at least. Now, I got 2 golden retrievers. I'm not sure what their job is yet.
It's just to make sure that you have no money in your wallet and they have plenty of food. That's their job.
At least the horses, I can ride them, do stuff. And they can kill me if they want. But the dogs, they just kind of hang out and eat. And they look
good.
Cute, though.
They're good for stress.
You got one of those kind of dogs, too.
I do.
So, yeah. But, all right, let's talk. What are we talking about today?
Oh, we got all kind of stuff today.
The first one we're talking about is serial killers, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I could not get that article to pull up.
Why not?
I'm going to pull it up here now. But, yeah, there's the article I got interested in the other day, and I sent it over for a topic, was the rumors going around on social media. There's a serial killer in New England. Right. What do you think about it?
I read it. I looked into it. I don't know if it's a serial killer or not.
Right. No.
There's no commonality between the decedents, the victims. So I know, they have their MO, the way they do things or the way they pick their victims, but there's no commonality between any of these victims, really.
Right. There's a guy they're interviewing here. His name is Fox. What's his first name? Anyway, we'll just call him Fox. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. He's a expert in serial killers, apparently. All right. He says there's no pattern to the dump sites. There's no commonality between victims, so your victimology don't take you anywhere. And they have 0 suspects.
Right.
Now, social media, they had a guy come, or was it a guy? Yeah, a guy hopped on this Facebook group, by the way, that has 7,000 members, that they're saying they're trying to figure out who this serial killer is in New England. somebody popped up on there and said, "Hey, I'm the killer. I'm the serial killer." So they wouldn't talk to him, but it was nothing. It was just somebody trying to get some publicity.
15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. It says the speculation is mushroomed despite a drop nationally in serial murders. What do you think there's been a drop in serial murders?
It's probably a little harder to get away with it anymore.
I think there's plenty of serial killers. They just get caught the first time or second time, as opposed to the 15th time or 30th, like a Gacy or a Bundy, Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah, probably. But it's just, with technology, and I know it's a double-edged sword, but with technology, you got security cameras on buildings, you got people with Ring cameras. I mean, there's so much stuff, cell phones. I think they're just getting a little more disciplined.
A little more disciplined, possibly.
Yeah.
And I think my personal opinion is harder to get away with it because society in general is more alert and everybody has a reporting device, right?
Right.
Phone in their hand. Here's mine. I got the Z Flip.
I was nice enough to put mine on a table.
I got a Z Flip. I'm reading the article though.
Because I don't want to get in trouble from the boss.
The boss. Here, I'll put it like this. So I can fold mine in a set just like that.
Yeah, I can.
I think that society in general is more alert. And especially if you get up 30-year-old and older people, they can all report. They get on Facebook, whatever social media, and say, "Hey, do you see this suspicious dude over here?" or whatever. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but there's still a lot of people out there that don't want to get involved. See something, say something. Mm-hmm. There's still a lot of people that are like, "Mine, I'm minding my business. I'm not getting involved in that." And it could be, maybe it's not a domestic violence between a husband and wife. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's a serial killer.
Right. So we got the Irina Zaruta, the young girl that was killed on the subway, on a train. I don't know if it was a subway. I think it was just a train. But that guy was stabbing her, and the people just kind of cowered in the corners. Now, one of them did call 911, but they didn't go over and
they just
put pressure on the wounds, nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was crazy. That's what you're getting at, though. Some people just don't.
Yeah, it's not my problem.
Don't hurt me.
I mean, if I was on that train, I would at least try to stop the guy. Mm-hmm. And if he got away, at least render some type of aid to the victim.
Right.
How you people just sit there?
Yeah. I don't know. They did, though. They just kind of sat in their seats and started texting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Instead of trying to disarm the guy or tackle him or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a knife, right?
Yeah.
That's not going to hurt too bad.
No. It depends on where you get stuck.
Get a few stitches. So
I got stuck twice. It wasn't that bad.
I've been cut before. It's
okay.
I was cut in it one time, and I didn't even know it till the end. Till I got a knife in me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but then it hurt after I found out.
Yeah, that adrenaline dump.
Right. Yeah. But it was more like they were more worried about infection anywhere.
Yeah.
Severed arteries and stuff, but because it's people touch. It's not sanitized, right?
Right.
Well, back to our topic. So I don't know, man. I think that people are reporting suspicious stuff on your Ring cameras. I've got Ring cameras, and we get an update every day. It says, "Hey, did you see this guy walking through this community?" This kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a little network you can chat on a Ring app.
Yeah, but that's after the fact, though.
Right.
How many of them are actually calling cops saying, "Hey, we've got some suspicious person in the neighborhood, suspicious activity"? I don't think it's as many as what people think. And people should be involved. They need to get involved in these situations.
What, you don't think is as many people getting involved, or?
Yeah, they're not. Mm-hmm. They're not. I think people see it and they're like, "Oh, well, that's none of my business."
Right.
At least that's the way it was when I was policing. People just did not want to get involved. And even on some of the cases we've worked, mm-hmm. and we've gone and questioned people, "Oh, I don't want to get involved."
Stuff that happened 20 years ago.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Everybody, Mackie here with ShadowNet Investigations. I'm the lead investigator, and I'm here to let you know that we conduct premium digital forensics. Whether you're looking to recover deleted data from phones, tablets, computers, you name it, give us a call, and we can help you out in recovering that data. Or if you think you're hacked, we have the tools and expertise to help you figure out who's hacked you and to find out how it happened, whether you need help with any digital forensic situation, recovering deleted data, hacking situations, or any questions you have about digital forensics. Give us a call, 866-910-7499. That's a free consultation at 866-910-7499, or visit us at shadownetdigital.com.
I get involved.
It's very frustrating.
It's none of my business.
Right. Well, we got a guy rotting in jail that probably shouldn't belong there.
Yeah.
It's none of your business. They don't
exactly.
They don't have a desire to help their fellow man kind of thing.
Right. Some of them don't want to help their own family members.
Right. Had my tea from a mason jar.
Oh, look at that.
From a mason jar.
That's kind of redneckish.
Yeah. See, it says County Fair on it.
Oh, I'm surprised it doesn't say Sand Mountain.
Spotify or Apple are like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm drinking tea from a mason jar, y'all, like a redneck.
Yes.
Because I am slightly redneck, but
you are.
I can go back and forth, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
All right. You can too. You're just a redneck from Pennsylvania. So.
Well, yeah.
Right. Anyway. So yeah, so you say that there's people, you think there's still the same amount of serial killers, they're just not being caught? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I'm not really saying that. I'm saying we have serial killers that are getting a little more discipline in their trade, but I also think a lot of people don't want to get involved because it doesn't pertain to them. It doesn't directly affect them.
So when your kid or something
they may see something, their spidey senses are tingling, and they're just like, I'm not going to say anything. It's none of my business.
Right. I don't know, man. I think that with forensics and policing goes by region, right? It's not as aggressive in some places as it is others. But I think some police districts, it'd be difficult to get away with being a serial killer because they're going to catch you pretty quick. In other districts, they kind of have a laissez-faire attitude to crime, and you could go around forever and probably get away with it.
It wasn't that long ago that I had a mayor, local mayor, tell me we don't need to do so much firearms training. Stuff like active shooters doesn't happen here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Until it does.
It's happened. It happened 3 months after she made that statement.
Which one was that?
Right here in Fife.
Where?
Somebody was shot and murdered.
At the Dollar General, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to. That young man lived right there. So It was a domestic dispute kind of thing, but yeah, it was not good.
Shootings like that doesn't happen.
That was a sad day, but I remember that. Dollar General, was it about 300 yards from the town hall? I don't know. About a mile.
Yeah.
About a mile from the town hall.
Yeah.
Dollar General, y'all.
Yeah.
Everybody thought Dollar General was just a place to go get milk and knickknacks here and there, little things. But there was a fight in the parking lot at our Dollar General out here one time, and a young man ended up killed from it.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you respond to that one?
No.
Was you off that day? Or?
I was off completely.
You're done at that time?
Yes, thanks to the mayor.
Yeah. We're not going to call names. But
no, I said mayor. I didn't say a name.
I don't want you to get overzealous. The good thing is I can go back and edit, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's small town policing, which serial killers do things in the small towns. They like to do things in jurisdictions where they don't think people are paying attention.
I mean, honestly, how many serial killers were in Mayberry?
Mayberry?
Yeah.
In a fictional town?
There's how many towns here in Alabama in the South period are like Mayberry?
I'd say 90% of our towns in Alabama are like Mayberry-ish.
Again, that's a mindset, though. That doesn't happen here.
Right.
It does happen.
Well, we had the one guy in Birmingham who was a hitman going around just slaughtering people. He's in jail now, but he was getting after it.
I just think people need, if you see something, definitely say something. Get involved.
And that guy in Birmingham walked around for a while without being caught. So this was not.
And Birmingham is big metropolis compared to where we're at.
Yeah. So we have a crossroads and a few cows.
Right. So, you have technology, you have, different things at your disposal.
Birmingham has a pretty decent investigative force down there.
Crime scene techs, everything else.
Right.
We don't have one here. No. We have to call from out of town to get them in here.
It's usually the sheriff's department helping you. That's your next level of aid. They do a good job. They do what they can. And then if it's big enough, they get
out of Huntsville or Jacksonville.
Or the state comes in and helps or whatever. They do what they can. That's what I said.
Yeah.
All right.
I know.
They don't have a huge budget like you would see in like Miami or something.
Oh, no.
So they do their best. Yeah, though, I think that it depends on the region. You had remember the Go-Go Beach murders?
Yes.
That was New York, Long Island, right?
Yeah.
That's a ritzy part of New York.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Like, that don't happen here. It's the same thing. The ritzy neighborhoods with the mansions.
Oh, yes, it does.
We don't have murder here. We get drunk husbands beat on their wives. But that's about it, right? But that guy was just throwing them off in the swamp on the side of the road, and nobody noticed it for decades.
Yeah.
And I think it had the mentality. It doesn't happen here, right? That kind of thing.
Right.
I don't know. You don't see them as much. You don't see them get away with it as long as they did back in the day with your high profile guys like the BTK guy and
Right.
some of those. But I think there's still serial killers out there.
I agree.
Unsolved mysteries, those kind of things. You know of any offhand besides this one up? I don't know if this New England one or not. It doesn't fit the profile of a serial killer. Most serial killers, they start out, their first couple of ones are a little sloppy, and they just get lucky and don't get caught.
Right.
And they improve their craft over time. So,
oh yeah, practice makes perfect.
They get better. They say they learn from well, I made this mistake that time and almost got busted, so I won't do that this time.
Right.
There's some learning takes place. I wish they'd apply that kind of learning to like a regular job. They'd be millionaires probably. So,
yeah, probably.
They can't help it. They have to do it. They have a screw loose, and it's a sexual, emotional gratification they get from murdering people, and they just can't help it. So,
right.
They belong behind bars or dead. So
I'll go with dead.
You're not going to fix them. So.
No.
But yeah, my theory is that it's harder to get away with being a serial killer. And your theory is that the serial killers are just better.
I think they're getting better. Yeah. I think they're getting more disciplined. They're being a little more watchful because technology will help catch them.
Mm-hmm. Right. I don't think this one in New England with the group of 7,000 people trying to figure it out. I don't think that's a serial killer. It's
I don't think so either.
Maybe a couple related in there, but it's not. They're not all related.
No, and you I hate to say it, but you look at gangs and drug dealers, and they're expanding through the U.S.
Oh yeah, so
could be that. You don't know,
right? So the free flow of drugs has been kind of slowed down lately.
So it happens when you get President Trump authorizing the blowing up of the narcotic smugglers.
I saw where the smugglers are posting job openings like boat drivers.
Yeah.
They're not going to fill those. So they're going to start, they always figure it out, right? They either go by air, they do airdrops out in the desert, or they walk them in, those kind of things. They're going to figure it out, man.
Yeah.
So, but if you're doing more what I call analog type work where you're walking them in or whatever, you got to have a bigger human network in country to get it done.
Sure you do.
So they got to put some workers in here to help them.
Either way, job openings.
You know, the drug dealing business it's lucrative, but it doesn't last long. It's not a long career typically.
No, especially when you're getting hit with a missile.
A missile.
Yeah.
Rivals shoot you.
Yeah.
And cut your head off. Those kind of things.
It happens.
Well, we really digressed there, Juice. But
we did.
Whatever. All right. So the serial killer stuff, I want to hear what people have to say about it, and let's get some comments going. And what do you think?
Yeah, if the New England's so-called serial killers out there, feel free to call us.
Yeah, we're bringing on the podcast.
Yeah,
we'll have a detective here and all that.
Yeah,
but FBI come help us out. But yeah, I'll put the link to that one in the chat so people can take a look at it and get some comments. But yeah, it just kind of popped up when I did a Google on what are serial killers look like today in the United States, and that was one of the top ones that popped. So. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, they have no profile on whoever it is. It could be male, female. It doesn't.
I think it's a variety of people just after reading the article.
Yeah.
But variety of unrelated murders. But they didn't tell us much about the victims in that one.
No.
Which I don't know if they will. They should.
I don't know how much they want to let out.
Right. They may have they may be on the hot trail of something and they don't want to ruin it. Right. So, all right, we're going to get off your Juice, and we'll be back with another exciting episode shortly.
Awesome.
What do you think?
That's a good idea.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.